Empire magazine just dropped some new information on Avatar Fire and Ash, which not only gave us the official name of Varang's beast, but we also got the first look at the Ash Village. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and I don't care that I'm still sick because this news just made my day much better. Not to mention week, as this is probably the best way to start the week. Now the link to this article will be in the description and the pinned comment below, and I highly recommend you check it out for yourself to support the incredible writers. But the main thing that this article revealed is our first look at the Ash Village. You can see right here that it looks very eerie, it looks well, dead. Everything looks dead and dusty. I mean, it is called the Ash Village for a reason, I guess. And looking at it at first, it kind of reminded me of the Fortress of Solitude from Superman. I don't know why, maybe it's just the angle of it and all of the spikes. For some reason, that's the first thing that comes to mind. But what also came to mind is Mordor from Lord of the Rings. You know, the volcanic and dark region, which is essentially the base of Lord Sauron. Because just looking at a quick image of Mordor and then going back to this image, there are some similarities here. And although we don't really see much going on here, front and center, we do see a character on top of a dire horse, and the dire horse seems to have the same paint as this Ash Clan member. Now we have seen another image of the Ash Clan in this art piece right here, where we can see Varang standing in the center, where some of the Ash Clan warriors are bringing a recom who I speculate is Quaritch. And one thing to note by these Ash warriors at the bottom is that some of them have this striped paint on their shoulders, while others have a more kind of a solid shape around their neck, giving me the impression that they might be lieutenants or maybe captains in the team. And going back to this warrior on top of this dire horse, they also have a solid shape around their shoulders, making me wonder if this one also has a higher rank than some of the other warriors. Another standout by this character is the fact that they are holding a bow, whereas the other Ash Clan warriors that we've seen in other art pieces are using weapons. So I do wonder who this character is. Looking at the shape and the body, I don't know, for some reason the first person that I'm thinking about, Loak. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm just thinking about Loak. So I do wonder if this is a concept art of him approaching the Ash Village. Now another thing to point out about this Ash Village is the symbol right there in the center. You can see that it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a look of a creature, of a beast. Maybe it's Varang's symbol, or maybe it's even a symbol of her beast, you know, the one we've seen in concept art that we, until this point, don't really know what it's called. But I'll get into that in a moment. I want to go into the article quickly and just read the first bit, then I'll come back to this image. Now the article goes as follows, quote, "When you think of Pandora, the lush moon of the Avatar movies, you probably picture pure blue skies, verdant tropical jungles, bioluminescent wonder, crystal clear water, and so far, this is the Pandora that James Cameron has introduced us to, one so enticing, fans went into meltdown when the first film arrived because they were so desperate to go there. But not every part of Pandora is so idyllic. In Avatar Fire and Ash, we'll be introduced to the Ash Village, the home of the Mangkwan clan, aka the Ash Clan, where all that abundant color is nowhere to be seen. Just take a look at the exclusive concept art above, as seen in the new issue of Empire. As production designer Dylan Cole explains, it's a stark contrast from the world we know so far, and yet in true Avatar style, still depicts a symbiosis between the land and its people. The Mangkwan had a natural disaster befall them, and that sort of helped shape their culture, he says. So much of the world of Pandora is rich and vibrant and full of life. This is just the exact opposite. It wasn't always that way though. The center of the village used to be a gigantic home tree, now standing just as charred remains. They used to live not too dissimilarly to the Metkayina from Avatar 1, Cole teases," end quote. So again, going back to this image, the fact that they said the center used to be a home tree makes me wonder, well, what happened here? We know to an extent that the destruction due to the volcano did affect these lands, but the way everything is shaped and the fact that the Ash Clan is still staying here makes me really curious how disconnected they are to Eywa. Continuing with the article, quote, "Between the Ash Village, ruled over by Una Chaplin's fearsome Varang and her flying Nightwraith seen above, we jokingly call her Ashley, teases Cole of the winged creature, and the skybound lifestyle of the Wind Trader. There's plenty more of Pandora for audiences to visit. Each new film gives us a chance to open up the door that was closed before and go, check this out, says fellow production designer Ben Proctor. Buckle up for the next interstellar journey, end quote. So now we officially know that this beast is called a Nightwraith, and I do wonder if there's only one Nightwraith. Is it like the Great Leonopteryx, or is there more of them in the world of Pandora? We don't know too much about it yet, but at least we have a name, and it is quite an impactful name, it being a Nightwraith, or if you want to joke with it, you call it Ashley, as Dylan Cole teases. But the April issue of Empire magazine is releasing on Thursday the 13th of February, and most likely we will get even more information then. So if you want a digital copy for yourself, head over to Empire magazine and support the writers to make these excellent content, and also have a look at the rest of my channel if you want to stay up to date with Avatar. But what do you think of the Ash Village? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, like I said, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.